Hey, what's going on everyone? Today I'm out at Ocean Shores and I'm doing a razor clam dig. And if you haven't had razor clams, you're simply missing out. My family likes to call them the Cadillac of clams. So stay tuned as I show you exactly what to look for and how to dig these delicious clams. So for those of you that are new to razor clamming, you got a depression right here. So you got a slight dimple right there. A clam gun is by far the easiest way to dig. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push this down into the sand. There's a hole right here, a vent hole. I wanna make sure that's not covered as I'm pushing this down. So I'm gonna take the clam gun, I'm gonna slightly go off-centered like that, and I'm gonna push straight down. Wiggling it and shaking it as I go, making sure to not cover up the vent hole. Once it's down, I'm gonna cover the vent hole with a finger and lift straight up, using my legs to lift out. I'm gonna release my finger from the vent hole, and that column of sand is gonna fall out, and there, a nice, beautiful razor clam. That's how easy it is to go and get these clams. There's one right there. Just like that, another beautiful razor clam. All right, so we just had a keyhole and then it turned to a dimple, so that clam started digging. So I'm just gonna line that up, push down, and then lift. So there's a lot of razor clams. Look at that one, that's a nice one. That's a nice sized razor clam. So another dimple. So we've been seeing a lot of dimples today. Go down and dig this one up. All right. There he is, a nice clam. All right, that's a nice one. So over here is almost a keyhole. All right. All right. All right. Here's another little one. That's a little guy. So in Washington, you got to keep the first 15 clams regardless of size or condition. So even the little ones, or even if you happen to cut them up as you go down, they still eat really well and they're pretty easy to clean. So make sure you're keeping them first 15 no matter what. All right, so a lot of times when you walk up to a clam, you can see this, you can barely see it. You can stomp next to it, now you can see that clam. That's called popping the clam. And you can see the clam starting to dig, so I don't want to wait too long, but you can see now there's a nice dimple there. And I'm just going to dig straight down. Okay, and then I'm going to lift with my knees, and look at this. A little bit smaller, but it's a nice razor clam nonetheless. So when you're out razor clamming, there's one thing to pay attention to, and that's there's going to be a band up and down the beach where the razor clams are located. If you look up and down this beach, you're going to see pretty much where 90% of all these clams are being found. Oh, all right, here's one right here. Let's dig them up. All right. Got a nice tower. All right, number 13.
Right here, Dad. 14.
Okay. Tyler found one, 14. If we get them out. So 14. All right. So we need one more clam to get a limit. If you found this content useful so far, why don't you do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out a lot. I'd appreciate it. All right, let's get that last clam. Come on. All right, dimple. All right, that's a nice one to end the day on. All right, number 15. I appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. If you haven't done so, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date with all the content from this channel. I appreciate you taking the time to watch. Until next time, take care.